In a move to bolster an economy ravaged by the pandemic, the South African government plans to formalize the cannabis sector. Our next report tells you the complete story.
South Africa's economy is at a weak footing, and COVID-19 only worsened this. However, government is not wasting any more time to invest in sectors that could help bolster the country's economy. One such industry that the government is eyeing is the cannabis sector.
And lastly, the new sector of the economy, cannabis, the cannabis industry. We want to be the industrial hub. We already have industrial infrastructure. So the processing of cannabis, not to smoke, please. The processing of cannabis, particularly cannabis for health purposes and for other parts of improving the quality of life of humanity.
This is Professor De Beers. He has a valid license to grow cannabis for medicinal and export purposes only. His company will soon commence their first exports. He believes that South Africa has the potential of becoming the cannabis capital of the African continent.
We don't have the potential. We've got the potential. We are going to do it. It's all about the operators. It's about the people that you give the licenses to, and the drive and the passion for cannabis, and our group and the team that we've got and the town that are staying. I think we need it, and we're going to make it happen.
Constitutional Court in South Africa decriminalized cannabis use in 2018. Adults can use, possess or grow cannabis in private for personal consumption. Public smoking is not allowed. It will lead to paying hefty fine or imprisonment. Adults can possess up to 600 grams of cannabis per person. Professor De Beers is optimistic about the role cannabis can play if the sector is fully legalized.
A small facility like I've got, in its starting shoes, that's one of the biggest in South Africa, is employing 45 people. In the next 6 to 8 months, we'll probably stand on about 200-300 people, and our plan is to stand on 1,400 people. And this is one facility. Now imagine if you've got 100 of that out there. All of a sudden, you've created 150, 200,000 jobs. 200,000 jobs feeds 1 million people. That's how you build a GDP in a country.
After the ruling in 2018, South Africa saw a lot of cannabis cafes springing up. And this is one such cafe. This 420-friendly coffee shop and nursery is mainly famous for leasing out small piece of land to people to grow their own private cannabis.
We lease you a small piece of land, 3 by 3 meters, and we effectively help you to grow your own cannabis on your own piece of land. Your cannabis then comes here to your own private club, and here we've got a variety of testing equipment as well as processing equipment to convert that cannabis plant to a medicinal oil or a cream. And what makes our club special is you can actually select your oil or cream, or build that oil or cream with a specific flower with a specific medicinal content that you can see through the lab testing.
According to market experts, Prohibition Partners, South Africa's cannabis market is seen growing at a value of 27 billion rand by 2023.
Some of the experts in the cannabis sector in South Africa is optimistic that this country's weather is conducive for the growth of cannabis plant. They are also of the belief that South Africa has the potential of becoming a powerhouse green economy once the unregulated market is formalized. This is Carlin Ongmo from Vaal Region, South Africa for WION World is One.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.